From the Harold Jaffe Jewelers Studio, welcome to Love My 419. I'm Steve Remy. I'm with Leah and my girl Marissa. Clint is out today, you guys, and what? It's the weekend. You guys ready?
Yes,
it's
born ready.
Birthday weekend, so I'm totally
Oh,
ready.
yes.
Woo!
Birthday weekend.
What am I not going to do? Is the question.
Oh, see, now that's your business. See, that's
What you gonna do this week?
Business. I am going to, well, I've got a lot going on, which we'll talk about later in the fun. So we have a big Equality Toledo event going on Saturday, and then I have another wine dinner going on. I have a lot
You
going
always got a
on.
lot
He's
going
the mayor of
I
Toledo.
am.
How do you do all this now being a pet dad? Because you're a new pet dad. How do you do all this? Because that's like having a new baby.
So the pet dad, with the pet dad, I got some pet uncles. So I
gotta
got
have
my
that
neighbors.
pet village.
Aunties
Takes a
too, if you
village.
need.
Yes, so what's the cool thing about having a little cute dog like that? All my single guy friends all want to babysit the dog. They all want to walk the dog.
I love it.
So I'm like, you're going to pimp out my dog? All right.
Not Dora.
No. Dora, not the horror, okay? That's
And what's her
what we're saying.
nickname? Would they rename her?
Dora, the Duchess of Downtown.
Duchess,
So
come through, Duchess.
She's super,
Come through,
super,
Duchess.
super
Oh,
cute.
you guys.
So you know what I love though, Steve, is that you we're always listening to you trying to find cute things to do with your pet, and I think that's so dope because I know of some people who are pet owners and they don't necessarily go out of their way to
They don't.
find fun things for their pet to do. And so I think if you're gonna be a pet person, be like that. You know, like you should go out of your way just like a parent would for their kids.
Right. Well, this is the funniest thing. So the last week we took the dog. I was with a couple of my friends at Manhattan's, and the dog on the patio, because I'm
course
always
he
trying to
was.
find places for the dog to be on the patio. And the dog was she's got perfect etiquette when we go out to eat.
Oh, my
And so
goodness.
this lady's like, oh my God, can I buy your dog a chicken breast? And I'm like,
done.
yeah. And we looked at each other, we're like, unsalted, unseasoned. We're like, yes, you can. Because
No, I cannot. No, you
yes,
cannot.
they cut it up, and everybody that got to come by and pet the dog got a piece of chicken and gave it to the dog.
So Steve, you're gonna have to start making a contract for Dora too,
Yes.
because if they want to hire Steve, hey, it's a package deal. You
There's
gotta
a-
hire Dora.
Dora might be here next week. We'll see. There you go. Hey, so today on the program, Nasser's date with Karma.
And there's a tech wizard sword fight between Musk and Zuck.
And Brittany, she finds a way to do it again, y'all. Oops.
Yep, it's the weekend on Love My 419. We have a lot to discuss. We'll see you in a few.
Sustaining 75 years of excellence is no easy task. So often, in our continued effort to remain the best, those little things that we do can get overlooked. Here at Harold Jaffe Jewelers, whether it's a small repair on a family heirloom or changing the battery in your watch, to diamonds of all kinds, colored gemstones, watches, fine jewelry, appraisals for insurance or estate purposes, custom design and on-premise repair and manufacturing, servicing Toledo with only quality workmanship since 1946. Just more of why you can always rely on us. We're Harold Jaffe Jewelers, one of a kind.
One of a kind, Harold Jaffe Jewelers.
Welcome back to Love My 419. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Leah Renee, and this is Steve and Marissa, and it is time for Hot Stuff in the 419.
And this segment is brought to you by Bassett Nut Company, formerly Rachel Michaels Popcorn. And if you mention how much you love my 419,
What they gonna get?
and you better, big bag of fresh, salty, satisfying nuts.
Very satisfying.
And he even touched them. So if you guys want
Oh,
nuts
whoa.
that Steve
Whoa.
touched.
Whoa!
Reach out
Come on, right,
and
you
touch.
guys.
What about that UAW strike?
Yeah, that UAW strike, this is going to be...
Oh my goodness.
It's got some negative ramifications with this strike if it happens, because a lot of programs, recreational programs, and development programs within the city are in jeopardy of not having funding. So.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is the thing that I was thinking, you know, like as we were talking about and as I was thinking about it, it's like it's very sad because these are two things that are very important, right? I mean, obviously the workers, the GM workers and people who work in that field, they do very hard work, you know, and we need them, and they should get what they deserve, you know.
They do,
So what they're on strike for and what they're doing, I totally get. However, you know, it's been stated in headlines and in different stories now that, like Steve said, we're going to be seeing ramifications such as things like our youth programs and recreational programs are going to be affected because tax dollars are being used for this strike.
Right, yeah.
So basically, our youth programs are now going to be affected, and that's a big concern. You
It's
know,
a big concern.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see that because now just coming out of COVID, you know, you had these kids sequestered for so long by not being able to go to school and socialize with other kids. Now we're finally out of this,
Exactly.
and there's a risk of some of these things being taken away that these kids need to develop. Again, it always goes back down to the profit because these UAW, these companies, these car companies make huge amounts of money. So it's like you got to
Yeah.
spread the wealth.
like, come on, you got to spread the wealth.
You
period.
gotta
I mean, you're
spread
making
the
millions
wealth.
and billions of dollars. You have to spread the wealth. But what I will say though is, I have actually several aunts and uncles who, you know, worked and retired with GM, and like my aunt was just telling me recently about the bonuses and
Oh,
profit sharing that they
huge
did.
bonuses.
So I'm a little like confused because it seemed to me from how she was explaining it, and she's a retired woman who worked for 30 years for GM. She said they treated us good.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just a little confused. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. But I mean, again, you've got healthcare costs are through the roof,
That's
so
very
you've
true.
got
Very,
some
very
of
true.
those things. So
Very, very
it's all, you know, it's a big plate to look at, but at the end, we just hope the kids aren't affected.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope so. I hope
So talking about a plate, man, they may need to put something over these sinkholes going over at Bowser. So they don't know what is going on. They've had engineers out there looking at it, but there's just the sinkhole keeps getting bigger and bigger right
Right.
on the football field at the new Bowser High School. I mean, that school has not been around. It's been around for a while, but I mean,
Yeah, it's been
but
a long
to
time.
have this sinkhole right on the middle of the football
is,
field,
it's crazy.
and they don't know what the cause of it is. Can you imagine you're running out for a pass and all of a sudden, whoops, they're gone.
The
It
earth.
might be the
Yeah.
dirt though,
Crazy.
because I lived in St. James and I used to, and our backyard would sink in. So something about the dirt. So maybe
It's
it's what's
gotta be.
underneath.
Well,
yeah.
do you guys remember some years back? It wasn't that long. It was a few years ago where an actual sinkhole happened, like in the road. Remember? It was
Is it
right.
in
I
the
want to
Old
say it's
West?
right over here on Airport in. I don't remember, but I just know it happened here in Toledo. There was an actual sinkhole
I
in the
do remember
road,
that.
and they had to close off the road.
Oh
it
my
was like
goodness.
crazy.
I remember
So-
there's one in the Old West End too. That was a big one that was right on Collingwood, and I remember the traffic was shut down for a week, and
Yeah.
actually a car went, and luckily the person
Okay,
that
so
drove
that's what
in
I'm
there.
talking about then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I must have had the location messed up. Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was talking about. That
Yes,
was crazy.
Crazy.
So-
Hopefully they might have to just dig it out and
Yeah, and let's hope no one gets hurt and
No.
nothing happens. That's pretty crazy.
Yes.
So we've got to. An icon has passed away, and we're talking about the matriarch of the Bavarian Inn restaurant, Dorothy Zenhender, died at 101. Like you said, I hope the chicken tastes the same.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it will
right.
because that was a legendary place, and that's a place that people love to go to. It's what, a 2-hour drive from here?
Yep. It is a tourist stop.
Yes.
I mean, that's one of the places you're going to want to go to.
Yes.
But I mean,
Frank
she
and
was.
Well, I would say, 101, she lived a darn good life.
She
That was
sure
a blessed
did.
life.
She
you know?
sure did.
At
It
this
might have
point,
been that chicken.
I was going to say.
I
it might
told
have
you guys
been.
chicken's good.
chicken.
Fried
I love me
chicken.
some chicken.
But I mean, to her family, we always extend our condolences.
Yes.
But I mean, that is.
Hearts
But the
and prayers.
business is not going to close. So we know right now that the business is going to continue.
Yeah,
I love
again,
the
I'm sure
recipe,
she
though.
got out of the business a long time ago.
Yes. So
Wow.
it will continue to be there. The traditions
Yes.
will live. It just won't be the same.
It won't be the
So-
same.
That's
No.
that's a good celebration of life at that
It
point.
is.
That's a long blessed life to
Yes.
live. So,
And talking about celebrations, it's back, you guys. We're talking about the
Yes.
the LPGA Dana Open.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so
Can't wait
right
to
now
go.
they're doing the preliminary. The teeing off actually started yesterday.
that's exciting.
And we've got an Ohio native, Mia Hammond,
New
is
Albany.
going from New Albany. Is playing.
She's 15. That is insane, you guys.
15.
That's amazing.
That is impressive.
And
That's
this is a
impressive.
senior. This Open is like mainly for like the senior women. So
Yeah.
Wow.
she's 15 and on the senior circuit already.
Like she's already on varsity.
She's on.
She's gonna be legendary. Watch.
Wow, that's amazing.
I would love to know what schools are trying to recruit her.
Right.
Because I mean, 15 years old, you're playing in this.
That's amazing.
I may
that's
need to get her
impressive.
autograph when I go.
That's
y'all.
like that's a lifetime. That's like a once in a lifetime experience.
Well, we've got some more to talk about, and we will talk about those topics when we come back.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply. servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Coming up, more Love My 419.
Black and White Sports is now.
NBA free agency, you already crank up, Steve. We in here. We're a couple hours away. Hey, Piston revival has begun. I like our draft pick. I like our first veteran addition. Did you hear it, Steve, before I break it? I even got Steve, people. Pistons acquire Joe Harris. We like that. We can use that.
And I'm just kind of processing it.
Yeah, process it because we like it.
Toledo's sports leader, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Love My 419, and thank you for being with us. I'm Steve. I'm with Leah and Marissa, and it's now time for 419 Nation, the things you need to know now. What's happening nationwide outside of the 419. Oh, guys, and we are.
And this segment is brought to you by Monroe Auto Service and Tire on the corner of Monroe and Talmadge.
Okay, we were talking a little bit off camera. Let's get
Was
into
it just a little bit, you guys?
Let's
get into
get
it.
into
We were getting raw. We were getting raw.
Crazy Brittany and Wembley.
Brittany.
Listen, Brittany.
Brittany. I was a fan. I have my Brittany hoodies and tanks, but I'm kind of embarrassed and annoyed by Brittany right now, okay? I mean, you were this super mega star back in your day, and I remember following her and watching her, and she'd get rude. Like her producers, or not her producers, her bodyguards were huge, and she's this little 5'3" little thing like me. Well, you know, not little like me, but you know what I mean, short. But anyway, you guys, because I'm not little. But so she would have these big I keep saying producers, these bodyguards, and she was like, you know, they would just like protect her. So she should know better. Like she should totally know better than to go try to run up to some basketball player that she has no idea even who he is. I heard.
Yeah. So in case you viewers didn't know,
There you go.
Britney Spears was allegedly hit by a security guard of a basketball player, Yum Nya.
Wembley.
Wait, what?
Say it, Steve.
Wembley.
Is it a Chinese dish?
So and
Yama.
Yembinwama.
Where?
What did you call him? Wembley?
Wembley.
Not just do
Wembley.
Yeah.
Wembley. So Wembley, his security guard basically pushed her back.
Yep.
I mean, listen, he's supposed to. He's the security guard. He's there to protect his client.
She should
so
know
he
better.
did what he was supposed to do. And like Marissa said, as a celebrity, you should know celebrity etiquette.
I
you
would
know
see
you can't
her.
just run up on a
She'd
celebrity
hide.
like
She'd
that.
be like this, running.
So she's now, feeling like, oh my God, like everybody's saying like, oh, they hit me. She's like saying, did she try to file
knocked me
charges or anything
over.
like that?
Yeah, I mean, what she did try to file some
She
charges,
did not.
but the more detail with this thing, more layers of the thing. She didn't even know who this was. She first
That's what I
saw
was
him
saying, yeah.
at a restaurant, and obviously because of his height, assumed and came to the conclusion that he was an athlete.
Yes.
Still not knowing his name. Then she sees him again, and that's
So she
when she
was stalking
decided she
him.
was basically
Gotta
stalking.
go up
She's like,
and
I'm Britney Spears.
go up
I
and-
could just go up to anyone. No,
Well,
honey.
and then she's saying that, she got hit, but what actually happened is when the bodyguard pushed her away,
She smacked herself.
she smacked herself. So
She's so something. And I'm not, violence is,
I'm sorry.
I'm not down with any violence.
it's not
but this-
violence if
no,
you smacked
I was
yourself.
going to say, but when you smack yourself, now that I hear this story, my opinion has changed.
I'll just say I haven't seen the video, and I don't necessarily, know what it was. But like you said, we're in this day and age now. Everybody's sensitive. Society is sensitive. You cannot you have
sure
to respect
is.
people's space, whether it's a celebrity or not. You can't just
Correct.
walk up to a regular person and
don't be
think
walking
you
up
can
to me.
just touch
Right.
them. You know what I mean? People are in
what do I always say? Take the medication with food.
Yes, please. 3 times a day.
Yeah, the medication will do what it's supposed to do if you follow the instructions.
Brittany don't take no medication
There
now.
you
Come on
go.
now.
Hey, another story that hit this week. Larry Nassar was stabbed again. So he was, and if you remember, so Larry Nassar was the USA Gymnastics appointed physician who basically was found guilty of improper conduct with several of our U.S. gymnasts for decades. So he was sentenced to a 143-year life term.
As he should be.
As he
Yes,
should be.
as he should
The
be.
first prison that he was at, he was stabbed, and they moved him to another facility.
Yeah, this is customary. This is what they do.
Yeah, this is
you got dads in there that
that's
want to see
right.
their kids.
That's right.
So I'm not saying that's right, you guys. Please, it's not. But this is not unusual.
No,
It's
no.
not. You're
But this
absolutely
time, I
right.
mean, you'd hate to see pain inflicted on anybody.
No,
but I mean,
yeah.
this time he was stabbed in the chest and in the back repeatedly. So
And he's still alive.
He's still alive. So they're yet going to have to put him into another facility.
Wow.
How about isolate?
I was gonna say they're gonna have to put him in
I think they're going to
isolation at
have
this
to
point.
figure something out. So
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. But hey,
sad.
anybody into sword fighting?
Now listen, this
I
story
wanna
is
do
so
it.
crazy for so many reasons. Like, do rich people, are they just so rich that they're bored
I
with their
think
time?
I really
Because listen,
think this is
Mark,
what it is.
and Musk, Elon and Mark, you guys can come holler at us over here at Savvy TV. You know, we can use a lot of that money that you guys got. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you guys want to come on over here with that money, and we'll give you something to do, you know.
So this
Yeah.
is all stemmed over, obviously, the battle between the two of them and this, alleged fight that's going to be going on. But this is basically because now Zuckerberg has come out with his own Twitter-like
Yes.
social media platform called Threads. And he's
That's what it's
called
So-
Threads.
Okay, so that's Mark Zuckerberg.
Correct.
Got you.
He's smart.
And
I
he's
love
already
He is.
got 100 million people already on there within a week.
Oh, yeah.
So he's winning in a lot of ways. So the other guy, Elon Musk, Elon,
What's that?
Elon goes on Twitter and basically fires back saying, "Okay, Zuck is a cuck." So now,
Talk about a social media
Shut
beef.
yeah, see you. Yeah, Zuck is a cuck.
They're
is
so
basically
juvenile, you
what
guys.
he says. And
Yes.
now they are actually going to have a competition measuring each other's junk.
I think it's
Let me
going to
ask
be
you guys
Zuckerberg.
this.
It's going
Wait
to
a
be
minute,
Zuckerberg.
because I didn't think you literally meant that. I thought
No.
you were using that as like
No.
what do they call it? Like a saying? Like I
No.
didn't know they were
It's a
literally.
thing.
Can we
It's-
see it? Can we
it's-
see them measuring it?
It's a thing. So this is, yes. So Elon Musk has proposed them to now have, because he's feeling salty
I bet he
because
is.
the Threads platform is winning. He's like, well, I bet if that's winning, you're not winning at the junk size. So there, he has
come
actually
on.
proposed. I'm like, okay, people are stupid. Okay, obviously, people are stupid.
Hey,
These
Elon
two-
and Mark,
Oh, Leon,
if you
Elon.
want me and Marissa to be some judges,
Oh,
call
don't leave me out, girl. No.
Number one.
Call us.
My money's on Mark. I don't know why. Because
Call our manager, Dre.
yes.
Right.
Yes.
Wow. So
You
yeah.
guys, wow.
So stay tuned. This story
Oh, I'll
is
be.
ever
I'm gonna download
evolving.
Threads right now. Shoot.
Yeah.
Right, I gotta get on there.
Yeah. It's ever evolving. Hey, shortage of Barbie pink paint, you guys.
Oh, I love me Barbie.
So-
Meaning like the nail paint, or like what do you mean exactly?
Anything hot pink right now.
Like my
the
dress?
paint, yeah. There's a
shortage
shortage of
of
it.
it.
There's a shortage of it.
Wow.
So
All right,
I mean, you
$1
think
million.
about this movie is still not out yet. They
be so hot.
promoted this for over a
Oh, it's because
year.
the movie's being
because
promoted.
of
Yes,
the movies
gotcha,
and the
gotcha.
promotion of the movie. So
Okay, gotcha.
like little girls are wanting to paint their rooms pink.
Right.
I mean,
Little
every
girls,
girls
I
are
want to
getting-
do that. What are you
But there's
talking
Little
no
boys.
little boy. Hey, we're not segregating
I'm obsessed
here.
with
Yeah.
Barbie.
Alright.
But yeah, there's a shortage because of the phenomenon
Wow,
of this movie
that's
coming
crazy.
out.
I'm having a Barbie cake for my birthday.
Oh,
I'm
you
obsessed
should.
with Barbie.
There you go, shortage.
Barbie
That's why
paint.
we have a shortage.
I'm so going to see the movie since
Oh,
it's
for
out.
sure. But it's interesting because there's another movie that comes out on the same day called Oppenheimer, which is it comes out the exact same
wow.
day. So it's like, was this a play to try to steal
Yeah,
some of
Right.
that?
I don't know.
But there's so much going on. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back.
Joseph's Beverage Center, Toledo's premier beverage center. Get the perfect wine for any occasion. Joseph's has 10,000 labels from around the world. Can't find what you're looking for? Let our experts find the perfect fit. Is beer your drink of choice? Enjoy the area's largest selection of domestic, import, and microbrews. You'll always find something new. With our new humidor, you'll find the right cigar to truly celebrate that special moment with your friends. It doesn't matter where you take the party starts at the all-new Joseph's Beverage Center.
Welcome back, Northwest Ohio. I'm Marissa here with Leah and Steve. And we're here to give you stories you need to know.
419 stories you need to know!
Guys. What's wrong? What'd I do?
Except there wasn't stories we need to know.
Oh, I'm reading what it says.
Like that.
Oh, it did say that.
Steve.
Really? He's going to try to correct me when I was reading it? Jesus. Anyways, what's going on? University of
Oh
Toledo?
my gosh, University of Toledo. I'm loving this because it's again our institution giving back to the community. So they're going to be starting in August movie nights at,
I love that.
at the Glass Bowl. So I think that's really, they're utilizing the Glass Bowl. Thank goodness.
How many
They did
dates could I
something
take
with-
there?
Oh my god. Well, you might want to rethink that because they've got 4 movies, but you can vote now on which movie they're going to show. So one of the movies are going to be Monsters University,
Okay.
Encanto,
Okay.
Inside Out,
Okay.
and Minions.
That's perfect.
So,
I date young
Like a
guys anyways,
family-friendly
right?
there you
22-year-olds.
go. There you go.
There's some little minions. You might
I'm
as well
just
take
kidding. They're of legal age.
But I think that's cool, though.
No, that's
I mean,
really
for
cool.
them, and the Glass Bowl is a great venue. So.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
I'm glad they're finally, like you said, putting it to use and giving the community.
I remember they
something
used to
great
do that at the ball field when I first bought my. They haven't done it in a few years, but this was so cute. So we used to do this down at the baseball field down in downtown Toledo, and they used to show movies, and it would be the Boy Scouts. So you see all these little Boy Scouts with the dads, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they're showing like just whatever on the movie, and you see all these dads are like they're like sat down. These little boys are just running around
That's
like
so
all
cute.
wild. It's
I love it. That's
so
so
cute.
So what else?
Good for them using the Glass Bowl like that. So
Yeah.
Dolly Parton's giving back.
I love.
Oh,
love
she's
this
been given for
story.
years. She's amazing.
Yeah. Yes, I
So-
love this.
So what's going on?
So, and I actually reading this story just found this out. Don't hate me, everyone, but I didn't know that Dolly Parton was the one who wrote the song "I Will Always Love You"
Oh,
by
yeah.
Whitney Houston. I had no idea.
She was the writer for that.
So she took $10 million in royalties that she earned from that song and poured them not only into an underserved Black community, but she poured them into the community where she says Whitney Houston's fans reside and live,
that.
because that's where a lot of her fans are
Yes.
live and reside, and she wanted them to feel like they have something. So
That's
she
huge.
donated
Beautiful.
$10 million to an underserved community, a Black community in Nashville, Tennessee. So I thought that was just really, really amazing, and I really loved hearing that story. That just it made me love her even more.
We need more people like Dolly.
Absolutely.
She continuously gives back because I remember they were having a lot of floods and there were like the tornado victims in
Yeah.
certain parts of the country. She's the first one to write a check.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that.
No
That's
questions
so
asked.
amazing.
Let's just do
No
it.
questions
Yeah.
asked. She just
And she doesn't
does
even
that.
want to be known to do that. Like she wants to do it like almost like secretly. I love it.
I
I
love
love
that.
that.
So
That was a really great story and made me really warm me up.
Get the little tingles.
perfect. Well, we're going to take another little break, and when we're going to come back, we're going to talk about some fun, you guys. So stay tuned.
I like fun.
The all-new Joseph's Beverage Center, Toledo's premier beverage center. Get the perfect wine for any occasion. Joseph's has 10,000 labels from around the world. Can't find what you're looking for? Let our experts find the perfect fit. Is beer your drink of choice? Enjoy the area's largest selection of domestic, import, and microbrews. You'll always find something new. With our new humidor, you'll find the right cigar to truly celebrate that special moment with your friends. It doesn't matter where you take the party starts at the all-new Joseph's Beverage Center.
Black and White Sports is now.
NBA free agency, get ready to crank up, Steve. We in here. We're a couple hours away. Hey, Piston revival has begun. I like our draft pick. I like our first veteran addition. Did you hear it, Steve, before I break it?
I haven't heard yet.
I even got Steve, people. Pistons acquire Joe Harris. We like that. We can use that.
And I'm just kind of processing it.
Yeah, process it because we like it.
Toledo's sports leader, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
Sustaining 75 years of excellence is no easy task. So often, in our continued effort to remain the best, those little things that we do can get overlooked. Here at Harold Jaffe Jewelers, whether it's a small repair on a family heirloom or changing the battery in your watch, to diamonds of all kinds, colored gemstones, watches, fine jewelry, appraisals for insurance or estate purposes, custom design and on-premise repair and manufacturing, servicing Toledo with only quality workmanship since 1946. Just more of why you can always rely on us. We're Harold Jaffe Jewelers, one of a kind.
One of a kind. Harold Jaffe Jewelers.
Love My 419. We're so glad you could be with us. Now it's time for that part of the show where we enjoy the fun. What's going on in our city, you guys? And a lot's
There's a
going
lot going on this
A
weekend.
lot going on. So we've got the African American Festival, the 18th annual.
18th annual.
Yep, so it's at Promenade Park in downtown Toledo. 12 p.m. is the kickoff. A lot of food trucks, a lot of family fun, some entertainment.
Yes,
There's
it's
some
Genuine is
Wonderful.
going to be there. Freddie Jackson.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
major.
It's
That's major. And then also, so the Equality Toledo, there's their annual Love Fest, which will be at the Love Wall on Adams Street next to Georgie's and the parking lot there. So that's going to be on Friday and Saturday. A lot of things go on there. A lot of food trucks. You'll see Toledo's own.
We have the best food
Sugar
trucks.
Bramante will be there.
Yes,
So
Main Street
a
Farm.
lot of things are going on. So it's just a time to celebrate love in our community and unity in our
Yes,
city.
and that's today and tomorrow, so make sure you guys get out there.
Correct.
Sure you do.
The biggest thing is what, Steve?
Oh,
You're going to be there, right?
oh, Snoop.
Doggy.
Oh, man.
I want to go so bad.
I want to go.
I want to call it Snoop/Reefer Fest because you know,
If it's
you
Snoop Dogg and
know,
Wiz Khalifa, let me tell you.
Dude, that's going to be lit. That's going to be
That's
awesome.
gonna be-
Literally lit, but it's going to be fun.
it's gonna
Definitely
be.
going to be lit.
I wonder if the Dorito food truck will be out there.
Dude.
They better be.
Because Munchies are going to be.
If not, I'm going to be there with some
All-time-
Doritos.
all-time high.
We'll be there
Yes.
with our Cheetos and Doritos.
Yes, I love it. And then
So-
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, so if you're 420 friendly, that's the place for you to be.
That's it, yeah. And then we've got Light It Up at Glow Skate Night. That's going to be at the Ottawa Park. So that's a chance to take your kids to do
are
a little
amazing.
rolly skating at night.
Yes,
so
that's gonna be-
I
we're
love
a
Toledo.
multifaceted
I
I mean, Toledo
city.
is really
Toledo's
doing
keeping
big
it up.
now.
It's keeping it up with
It
the big
is.
dogs, for sure.
Right. We might not have got that ProMedica check, but we making do.
We spending that ProMedica money anyway.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, you guys, any closing remarks? Can you guys think about anything? Any final thoughts?
I'll just say, I mean, man, it's going to be a great weekend. Like
Yes.
you just said, there's going to be so much to do. So as I always say, you guys, just be safe out there. If you're going to be drinking, you know, take an Uber, take a Lyft. It's so much
Yes.
safer and easier. And just have a great time. You know, life is about love and energy.
Yes.
Great energy, yeah. I would just say always, yeah, Toledo's amazing. Summer's coming, and it's coming to an end close
Right.
so definitely enjoy yourself. But you know what? Tomorrow's a new day also, so always be optimistic as well.
And I'm just thankful the mayflies are
I
not
forgot about their
in
gone.
downtown Toledo because the Duchess and I do not like the sound of crunch crunch underneath our feet as we're taking our walk.
They are
So
adios. They're gone.
They are gone. So how can you get a hold of us, guys?
Well, you know, you can download the Savvy Entertainment app, Savvy Entertainment TV app, straight to your phone, so you can watch us from your phone at any time. You can go back and see all of our episodes from this season, and you know, just have a good time.
We're on Fridays at 4 o'clock, and just wait a little bit because Dr. Phil likes to cut it clock a little bit, so we're a little bit over 4. And then you can catch us again on Sunday at 1:05 a.m.
So from myself, from Leah, and from Marissa, you guys have a great weekend.